because it glows through the floor. Solitude, so you can see through there. Because the half slab is transparent. Not sure. If we put the glowstone here, that's definitely enough light. And it does leave that in the shadows. Alright, you can definitely read those, but it's kind of bright though, isn't it? We can use the trapdoor trick, which trapdoors are kind of transparent. Bruce, dark oak trap. What does that look like? Let me see what that looks like. The light seems to come from nowhere if you do that. Can we put it? We can put it flush. We should probably have it flush with the floor. And then have the glowstone one block below. Maybe not a whole line of them. Q-says look like chocolate bars. Yeah, I wish I had chocolate bars actually. Dark oak does look a lot like chocolate. So we got that there. If we like put it in there, is that too far? Okay, that's good, that's readable. Confluence, Deepwood Guardian, Ambition, etc. In fact, we don't need the trapdoors then, because we can just use stone brick slabs, and the stone brick slabs will not. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, stone brick slabs. We can put the lights wherever we want. We just put it underneath stone brick slabs and it will light up whatever we want. Although we do need the glowstone to come all the way through, and then that kind of breaks this. I guess you can skirt around. You can skirt around there for the sake of lighting. You don't actually need that. So we can hide the light underneath here. This is just physically impossible. Physically impossible lighting. The light is glowing through the stone brick slabs. Cheating! This is cheating! That's not how the real world works. Where's this light coming from? That is tricky. I hope they don't change that. Maybe if they change it in the future and make it so that slabs also block light, then this is completely ruined. That is strange. Anyway, we cheated our way to victory. So, do we also recess the glowstone in here? Oops. Solitude Station. Recess the lighting down here. And then if we have lighting down here, then we don't need lighting above during the day, not really. Time set day. So this we change back. The question is, do we also plug those holes back and only have the light from below? I think maybe we do. Maybe a little bit of color. Just a little bit of color on the tip of those might be nice. Packed ice. I've been thinking about packed ice. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Maybe a little more color. A little strange, although the white was strange too. So I'm thinking also packed ice down here. Packed ice foundation. Wait, why was I slowed down there? That's weird. I don't know if I should just leave the snow in here. Probably not. I can melt the snow with the glowstone. Ah! Don't do that. Is that the right block? No, it's not the... Is that the right block? That's not the right block. Iron... Glowstone... Packed ice... Not that one. Oh, you slide on the pack ice a little bit. And then there. Probably blue glass in here. Glass, glass, blue stained glass. Don't need to hide this. How's that doing with the melting? Let's not worry about that. Alright, blue stained glass and then packed ice again. Can the government just say it was a mistake to have the Brexit referendum in the first place? Can they do that? Solitude, maybe we don't quite have it all the way through. I just realized that we probably need to hold this up with something. Blue glass. L-I-L-O-N-S. Not sure about that up there. Let's switch this back for a bit. Q says, at this point, everyone is searching for anything to get out of this mess, I think. In my opinion, May steps down, so there's no one left to stop a second referendum, which all other parties have agreed to not stand against, as far as I know. I think some hardline Brexiters would be against it, but I don't think they'd have the majority. Oh, they were... So I know... I know it's funny for me that all options are off the table, but that's like some of the options had more support than the others, right? Wasn't the second referendum option the closest to having majority support? Oh, this would probably be... like that, and then I guess this is the entrance. Q says I don't know, if I remember right. So the hard Brexit options had the least support, and I believe the second referendum, and then the second most popular one, or the second closest to having a majority, was a permanent customs union. Brexit and then permanent customs union. Which is basically no Brexit. Brexit in name only. Solitude Station. Man, this place is Alright, let's block that off so people don't wander back there. And I guess we block this off so people don't wander back there either. 2 blocks high? 1 block high? I guess it's 2 blocks high. Now, do we need something at the entrance? What if we have like a bit of glowstone? A glowstone at the entrance. Because if I go time set midnight, oh, it probably does need a bit of glowstone at the entrance. And also at the exit. Which that should probably just leave the tracks clear, to be honest. Alright, entrance, exits, everything else is mostly in shadows. Time set day. And I think a bit of packed ice around for foundations. Like that. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the plan. The plan is this. I might fill this in because that doesn't serve any good purpose there. The thing about a second referendum is that it allows all the politicians to defer the blame by putting the responsibility back on the voters. Q says, related news, vote leave drops appeal over breaking electoral law. If you remember, I brought this up being a valid reason to nullify the referendum. Yeah. As a result, they will be fined £61,000, that's it. They get to do billions of dollars in economic damage to the whole country, and they're fined 61,000? I could afford that. I could ruin the UK economy, and I could pay that fine. Hey, should we do that, Q? Should we just go destroy a country and then like pay £60,000 and that's it? Wow, that's great. That's great news for anyone who wants to destroy the economy of another country. That it's so cheap to do so. Here, I believe we need iron. Let me get some iron. I want this to stick out the other way because I need to leave space here for the foundations. Q says, I think only the UK would have something as insultingly trivial as punishment. Well, here's the thing. And I was kind of talking about this earlier too, Q, is that you have politicians making the laws, and then you have politicians breaking the laws, and you're asking the people who break the laws to police the people who make the laws. Wait. Anyway, you're asking people to police themselves, and this is what happens when you ask people to police themselves, is that they just don't.